Right, I've just got a tank full of fuel, so I should be good for the next billion miles or so. Yeah, I'll tell you, it was funny in the petrol station. There was some old boy in front of me, like, you know, like the proper old boy types, you know, they look like they can barely walk, but they still look like they'd knock you out kind of old boy. Well, anyway, he's walked in and he said, "Oh, pump number 3, I think he said." He said, "Oh yeah, pump number 3, please." She's gone, "Oh, I've got nothing on pump number 3. So what's that mean then? He went, "Oh, it means someone's paid for you." I went, "Oh, and sweet." And she said, "Oh no, you've still got to pay." I said, "What do you mean? You just told me someone's paid for me. See you later." He walked out. Oh, it made me giggle. Look, where you going? Prick. I would have made that if you weren't so slow. Oh, so I forgot to talk about today then. Oh yeah, well, I was going to talk about I went out go-karting the other day and I've got some good footage from it, so I was going to talk about that, maybe edit some of it in, but yeah, some other things have came up, like, I thought this was common knowledge amongst bikers, but it's been brought to my attention that it's not. Oh, fuck off! Yeah, I thought this was common knowledge. I thought everyone knew this, but apparently not. For all you new riders out there who are just doing your test, well, should I say test, your restricted test, there's the first thing people will tell you is, oh, you need to get your bike restricted and you need a certificate to say, you know, to have proof that it's restricted. That's a load of shit. Well, at least it is in England. I don't know what it's like anywhere else. But yeah, in England, that's a crock of shit. You do not need that piece of paper. That's a load of fucking crap. I've heard some right fucking horror stories about it as well. Like this one guy, he bought a bike that was already restricted and he already had the certificate. But they said, oh, well, it's not in your name. I said, yeah, so? I said, well, if it's not in your name, then it's then the insurance companies won't take liability. You have to get it put in your name. He said, oh, go on then. He said, yeah, that'd be 40 quid. 40 quid? Fuck off. And like I've already said, you don't need this fucking piece of paper anyway. Fucking, it's a load of shit, it is. If you want to find out more about it, go into Google or something and write in MCN restricted certificate, and they've got like a whole article on it, and they'll be able to tell you a lot more than I can. But yeah, the long and short of it is you don't fucking need one. They're just trying to pull your pants down. The police said if you don't have one, like if you don't have, they said that the certificate isn't proof you've had your bike restricted, it's just a piece of paper. So if they think your bike's not restricted, then they'll have to, you know, go through your engine and find the restrictor or the exhaust, depending on which one you've got. But then it's the same with when you see a car parked on the side of the road there, I always think it's old Bill. As I was saying, yeah, the police said that they'd have to, like, you know, go through your engine or your exhaust or whatever to, you know, see if you've got it restricted or not. They have to prove that you haven't. You don't have to prove that you have. But then the main dealer said, well, if the bike's smashed up to an extent where you can't get to the engine, then they'll put you at fault because they can't prove that you have a restrictor. And then the police said, well, no, if we can't prove that you don't have a restrictor, then there's no proof you don't have one. We need to prove that you don't have one. You don't have to prove that you have one. So then they said, well, the insurance companies, the insurance companies won't pay out if you don't have this piece of paper. And the insurance company said pretty much the same thing the police did. It's only a piece of paper. We don't count that as evidence. It's only a, you know, just because you've got a piece of paper saying you've done it doesn't mean you've had it done, does it? So yeah, I'm sure, well, I'm not sure, but I would have thought that a lot of you would have known this, but Apparently it's not as common knowledge as I thought. Look at this prick driving down the middle of the road. Look, I'm still going to overtake you, you dickhead. Just because you don't want me to. Look, actually in the middle of the road. Fucking penis. I'll tell you, I'm going to follow you to the end of the world before I overtake you, just because you're such a dickhead. Oh, you're not going to overtake me. I've got a Ford Mondeo. Oh, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll drive in the middle of the road, so those damn bloody two-wheeled hooligans won't bloody get in front of me. If I want to drive the speed limit, I'm going to drive the speed limit. Hey, well, fucking beat that cunt.